Yes, so we begin. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I have a lot of things to do today and to listen, but before we begin, let me explain why the International Tech Room Speak English has invited you to be here today and watch the progress of our students that are not just English language students, but something else. So exactly 1 year ago, we have started the program called Advance. With the help of Institute of International Education and against all the odds, we have launched our first international program. So it's done not only by us, but also with the support of Regional English Language Office and the Institute of International Education. And throughout this time, we have done a lot, even for us, because we're not a huge school, we're not a middle school. Well, we are small-sized institution. And for us, that was a unique experience. So we have gathered 76 applications for the program. We conducted about 40 interviews, and we selected 20 participants. That's not all of them will be here today, but most of them have made it from the very beginning to the very end, that I'm very proud of. Yes, that was good. And it was all possible thanks to our amazing team. There were a lot of coordination involved, and we had experts that helped us here. We had some entrepreneurs that unfortunately are not present here today, because as most of the entrepreneurs these days, she moved to where? To Bali, right? Yeah, so we gathered the team of experts. One of them was Natalia Bazdiamil, she still is. And she is the founder and owner of 3 different quest shows. You might have heard about this. The quest show called Cook and Run, the quest show Jumanji, and the quest show The Mystery of Pharaoh. The second person who prepped these guys over these 9 months was another Natalia. She is here with us today. Our IT teacher. She is an expert, the regional expert at word skills expert. Yes, thank you. And she's also the finalist of the contest called Master of the Year. And she's a teacher at Khabarovsk Technological College. And she's been working with the guys and helped them to develop their websites, teach them how to work with Excel files and so on for another 9 months. Another main person is Victoria Nikolaenko, the English language teacher who's been those of you who just in the beginning, you guys probably do know how difficult it is not only to learn a new language, but to use it, to apply it, as the guys are going to do it tonight. So we're not trying to be super harsh, the jurists. We're trying to be kind and understanding that whatever they are presenting today, they learned in less than a year, right? Good. Well, the rest of the teams, you guys know us, Christian, myself, Alexander, another English language teacher. So let's talk about program components. So these guys had 70 hours of English language preparation. We had 3 groups of different levels, but overall, we have managed to prepare them among all our other students to do whatever you're going to see tonight. Then they had 40 hours of entrepreneurship preparation. Those hours were devoted to lectures and private consulting. So the guys have been trained individually about what steps they need to make further to succeed in selling their product or services. Of course, they had IT hours. The only discipline that Natalia managed to taught online. It was extremely difficult because for 2 hours every Wednesday in the evening to sit and simply do the Excel files and things that are not that exciting, but for most of our participants, that was something that they haven't done before. And then our enhancement activities, lectures, events, even field trips. And this is what I personally really proud of, because every month we had something special. Every month we either go and met with extraordinary people of our city. Well, first In April, we started with Cook and Run venue. The guys came there. For you guys, like, that's a great memory. They came there to participate in a team building activity, but they ended up calculating how much did it cost to organize this sort of event. Then the guys themselves in English organized the beer sampling event where they had to go. That was the best one. Yeah, well, probably. Yeah. So we call it Beer English. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. They went to Siesta Coffee Roastery. If you guys heard about, you guys remember that experience and met another interesting entrepreneurs. Then some of them flew to a business forum in Yekaterinburg. Like, we had 6 participants who traveled there. In September, we had event made by one of the participants itself, Daria, who told about self of art presentation. And then finally, we volunteered at Durminsky Natural Reserve to help out to resurrect the forest and clean out the area. We had a lot of online meetings with virtual specialists and media literacy, law, ESL, and finally in December, we had the presentation, like, unique in its, it was in Russian, but still it was very informative. The guys have expanded broadened their horizons about the first plant for production for dry building mixtures in the forest. And today, we are going to see what the guys have prepared for us.
I'm Svetlana, and my startup is based on creating art out of tattoo. I help people preserve memories by imprinting images on their bodies. Look, it's me. I have been drawing professionally since the age of 14. My artworks have always been among the winners. I can apply different tattoo styles, both in black and white and in color. I understand my clients' ideas and can turn these ideas into reality. That's what makes my clients ecstatic with the result. My clients always leave satisfied and come back to me with new ideas over and over. A lot of things were done during the 9 months of advanced studying, and were many positive results, such as I improved my level of English and practice with native English speakers. I developed my business idea and conducted a market analysis. I studied the work of a tattoo master from the inside. Then I calculated the cost of different types of tattoo services and compiled a decomposition of the master's income. In addition, I created my financial model. I learned how to set smart goals and created an annual development plan. Afterwards, I qualified for Advanced Forum in 2022. I was a volunteer on a trip to Darwin. I came up with a name for the studio and also designed my logo. Last but not least, I created my website from scratch. My website. Okay, about future plans. I plan to open a tattoo art club where people who are passionate about the tattoo culture can come together for training courses for beginners, master classes, and lectures for newbies. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marina, and I'd like to introduce my business and tell a little story about my participation in the program. While in my maternity leave, I was helping my husband to develop his construction company. That name is BizDev. We are professional builders and provide a full range of repair and construction service of drafting project to interior decoration and landscape design. Construction of houses and facilities with full support, roof installation, landscape design, facade finishing, and finishing decorate. Why customers choose our company? Because we have only 5 but very important things in our everyday work. At first, it is a control. The customer the customer in contact not only with their workers, but also with the head of company who personally supervises construction process. At second, it is responsibility. It's the most important things and which all our employees have. High speed in our job, not equal high quality. The third, it is a guarantee. We work only under the contract and give a guarantee on all our work. Our reputation, it is our feedback from our customers. Or our most effective advertising, it is a recommendation, our recommendation friends, its name, word of mouth. And the last, it's our professionalism, while when it is easy when customer sign contract until the acceptance of the object, we are practicing it every day. What I did in the 9 months of program, of course, I improved my level English. I created and launched the site construction of frame of houses in Khabarovsk, implemented CRM system, passed accreditation on electronic trading platforms. We won one good action with a planned profit of 120,000 rubles. The staff has tripled. Now there are 3 teams of masters with total of 15 people. We launched a collaboration with Khabarovsk Garden Center on the project A Beautiful Garden in the 30 days. And the last, the very important things for us and for my husband, we changed our thinking. We realized how large scale promising and multi-factor our sphere is. That business is creative and not routine. That good rest equals quality work. Thank you for your attention. If you have a question,
Hello everyone, I'm Daria Orlova, and I first of all want to ask you, have you ever interested in vocals, music, or public speaking? Any one of you?
That's a question.
Maybe somebody else?
Yeah. Wait, but can we give a round of applause for Daria?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I teach people to sing and speak beautifully and convincingly. I also have my own vocal course that helps people of each level to sing and speak in beautiful way. And also I do private consultations. My pedagogical, rhetoric, and musical knowledge, together with my experience and observation, help people to reach their goals in a voice care way. Because, please to me, they can use techniques that can lead them to a result in a very short way, as it possible. And that's why a lot of people come to me thanks to the word of mouth. So here you can see the opinion of my students. Next slide. This is the logo of my product, and with this logo I want to create my own vocal school. After it I want to scale it to the School of Vocal and Rhetoric, make more courses, and grow as a company. So let's talk about what I've done through the last 9 months. First of all, I improved my English level, and it helped me to learn much more new information in English. Then, last summer, I went to Ekaterinburg for the Advanced Forum 2022. And there I got a lot of insights that helped me now. Then I created my own website, thanks to Natalia. Let's clap. Yeah. I also created my own vocal course, and this is what I'm really proud of. I went from being employed to being self-employed. I also was a volunteer on a German trip. I found some new ways to develop my business. I also met some new interesting people. went out from comfort zone and learned that I can do more than I think. Finally, now I'm participating in the all-Russian competition, League of Lecturers, as a rhetoric teacher, and I've already passed through the first 2 stages. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Yulia, and I'm running my own plus-size online store. It's on my own online business. How I started my business? I'm person who tried to find in Khabarovsk some clothes for me, but I cannot do it, so I have an idea to start my own business and sell clothes online. And how we can see, first picture, it is what girls usually want to have, and second, what we can have in Khabarovsk, unfortunately. Yes. I have a lot of positive feedbacks from my customers, and they come back to me each season to find something new, and they recommend my store to their friends. At the same time, when program advance starts for me, situation little bit changed, and where I used to order my clothes for my store, I cannot do it anymore, so I should fast rebuild my business and save it. So biggest question for me in advanced program was how I can save my business. And my business coach, Natalia, helped me very much with it, and now I have that. Russia, China, and Kyrgyzstan, I ordered there. My big goal for next 2 years is to create my own plus-size brand in Khabarovsk, to sell it here, online, and on marketplace. If we talk about advanced program in last 9 months, I can say that I improved my English level. I start read books and watch movies in English, also started to speak with the native speakers without problems, and I also communicate with my suppliers from different countries, and it helps me to take a discount or ask them questions. Second one, it's IT. I create my website. Thank you, Natalia, again. And I was volunteer in trip to Durmin, and it was my first time as a volunteer, and it was amazing for me. And I really want to be a part of volunteers team. About my business, how I said, I literally saved my business in the start of the program. I also raised my sales level. I started to sell online more using Telegram and chats and other social medias. And last but not least, it's communication, because I met here many interesting people with a creative mindset, and I find friends here, and I think it's the big part of this program for me. Thank you very much. This is my story.
Hi, I am Evgenia. I live in Khabarovsk and I own my jewelry brand. My jewelry is made of silver, and I come up with designs. My workplace. Look, these are my work. I see my jewelry on social network, jewelry stores, and on markets. I take a picture of my jewelry myself. In the future, I want to sell my jewelry on international platform, for example, Etsy. What have I done in 9 months? I started learning English and learn a lot of new verbs. I create my own website, and I raised my sale level on 20%. I participate in the advanced conference in Yekaterinburg, and I met a lot of people with an entrepreneurial and creative mindset. And I was volunteer in the Durmin's National Reserve. That's all.
Hello everyone, my name is George, and this is the results of my work at Advance program for the past 9 months. And let's start with the fun fact that I still have not decided what I would like to do and what business to develop. But despite this fact, it was a very interesting and productive year, and I from the point of view of adopting someone else's experiences and creating and running your own business, and as well as the creation of the strong theoretical base of the such topics as general problem solving and time and task management, marketing and psychology, and some financial calculations, and even some IT technologies, like working with the eDocs and implementing the CRM systems and creating a website on the Tilda. But still, I have something to tell you about my project that I am creating during these months. And this is the service center for repairing smartphones. This is just a joke. So let's get serious. Within the entrepreneurial block, I was breakdown and setting goals for Smart, develop financial and unit models for my failed enterprise, selecting the marketing strategy and develop MVP for the beginning, MVP model for the beginning, and at the part of the IT block, I create a small website without which one we can do anything for today. Okay. However, despite this year that has happened during these last months, I was remembered this program for the many acquaintances with wonderful people, for the solving some non-trivial tasks, and yeah, and even first time in my life I flew by plane. I flew by plane and live in Taiga for several days. And I am very grateful for all people that spend their time for me to become a better person. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot, guys. Thanks for attention.
Okay, let's go. Hello, I'm Artyom, and my startup project is the Mona Online Floristry Studio. The main specialization is interior compositions and bouquets of dried flowers. Interior floristry, seasonal floristry, and decor. Who am I? Why flowers? Why floristry studio? Why? I have years experience as a florist. I worked a florist to famous studios in our city. I know all the details of the work of the flower studio, seasonality, flower care, home plants care, business process, and more and more. Perfectionism is my second name, and third name is sense of style. Why not? My knowledge and experience make me successful a florist and entrepreneur. In future, I have a plan to expand the range of fresh flower and become to offline shop studio in 8-10 months. Look, your promo code for discount from Mona and contacts. During the program, I, fingers, pumped the level of English, shaped the corporate identity of the company, managed to cooperate with more than 12 companies. About 67,000 rubles revenue for the period October-January. More than 55 sales. Meet cool people during the program. Really cool people. Students, teachers, really cool. Took part in the business forum Yekaterinburg, and it's true, dramatically changed my life. Thank you. Only forward.
Hello, my name is Julia, and I improve life quality through phytotherapy. I am a phytotherapy expert, and I select healthy and tasty herbal harvests according to my client requests. I have degree in phytotherapy, and I collect herbs myself in ecologically and clean areas in Khabarovsk Krai, and also I grow some of them myself. I have been working with herbs more than 7 years, and I'm constantly educating in this matter. My great-grandmother also gathered herbs and used it for healthing, and I'm following in her footsteps. I want people to become closer to nature through their health and well-being, and I'm ready to help everybody with my knowledge. During the program, I improve my level of English, and also I was volunteer on the Min trip. I learned how to make a website and made a website for myself. Also, I launched a New Year promotion with herbal gift sets, and I gained experience in design stickers and flyers, and also I gained sales experience first in my life. Also, I exhibited my sets in 3 stores, and after sales I got 3 new clients. At the end, I sold 38 sets and earned 9,000 rubles, and almost died from stress. Thank you for your attention.
a little bit nervous, sorry. So, okay. Hello, I am Nadia, and my startup is an individual tailoring of children's clothing and clothing repair. I help to prolong the life of your favorite outfits or tailor something brand new if you feel like it. I am a high quality with over 10 years of experience. I see myself as a perfectionist, and all my work is of high quality and done with soul. I am detail-oriented and take even the smallest elements seriously. And finally, I am one of those who are not just dreaming. I am not going to stop at the experience I have gained, and I plan to release my own collection of children's clothing in the future. Over the past 9 months of advanced program, I have been able improve my English. I realized how to create my own business, and I created one store website and one store on Ярмарка Мастеров platform. And I was determined. So, thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Julie Safarova. I want to tell you about me, my business, experience and achievements. I am the director of the Speeding Read School method to the method Shamil Ahmadulin. Sorry. My team and I engage in teaching different disciplines to children and adults. Sorry. Our global mission is to make effective teaching in all schools. Where did it all begin? From early childhood, I taught people different things. For example, drawing, modeling, saving, reading, mathematics. No matter what is what, the main thing for me was the process itself. Over the year, I understood that it's important to correctly convey information to people and, of course, the motivation system. These are two main factors of successful education my team and I believe in. This I. My achievements in English, I was able to start speak English and understand the companion. To be honest, not much, but for me, this is a great achievement. My achievements in IT. Learning to work in effective Excel, created a website from all. He created advertising website for my school. My achievements in entrepreneurship. Created a summer school camp. This video. Trained is a neuropsychologist. I won a grant for my school.
Of course, I meet interesting people during the program. In the future, I plan to open 3 branches and enter the international market with my program, and I plan to do sales training. See you at Speed Reading School. Call us. See you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dennis, and who am I? That is actually a difficult question at first for me, because from one side, I provide English classes for kids. They feel free in my class, and I do these classes online and at home, and they feel free and becomes to be interested in English classes. But from another side, I find picturesque places and make a route there. What qualities do I have? First, I'm a man who focused on a single thing. The second, I chase a purpose. And the third, I make an extra plan. And now I can answer the question, who am I? I am a man whose future plans to walk the longest hike that I ever had, to pass almost 250 kilometers around the popular mountains in Khabarovsky Krai, in the wild place that's full of tigers and bears. Here you can see the footprints of tigers. That's all my photos. And the place where the weather can change many times per 1 hour. And what have I done for these 9 months? At first, I had testing hike, 75 kilometers hike to Mount Ko, and I had a trip to Durmin, and I created a website about my previous hike in the Philippines, and I became employed, self-employed, and I met people with interesting ideas that joined us, and I want to thank Anastasia and Old Speak English Club to having this program, and thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys.
How was it? Yes, how was it?
Yeah.
Did you expect to see anything like this?
Actually,
when we invited
it
you?
was great, and all of the students, all of these guys are really great, and I was amazed how talented they are, all of them, and all of this project was really great. So I'm amazed, and that was amazing.
They did everything they told about. They actually did throughout the 9 months, so it wasn't a made-up story.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yes. Yeah.
But who did you like the most and why?
Actually, it is hard to choose, but it's just my personal choice. I like 3 projects. This is vocal school, Daria.
By Daria Orlova. All right.
Actually,
what was special about her? So, because you're a vocalist, you're a singer.
No,
not anymore.
Actually, no.
I was at your performance. I remember.
I tried to learn how to sing, but I couldn't. That's why she is my favorite. So
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
And maybe she's my second chance, maybe.
Okay, who knows?
Actually, the second one, this is silver things because jewelry. Jewelry, and actually I like silver, so I don't have now,
Look up this,
oh
no?
yeah. So I like silver, but in Khabarovsk it's hard to find something good. That's why when I saw her things, how did this, and I think it's good and it's amazing.
So you would personally buy something from
Yes,
Kenya, right?
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
For sure. And
the third
person, it's Herbs.
Herbs.
Julia.
Julia Muzyka with the wonderful last name. Yes, why her?
Actually, for myself, as for health and for being healthy, I try not to use this kind of medicine.
Medicine, yes. Pills.
Regular medicine
I
pills,
see.
no.
Pavel, and from your perspective as entrepreneurs, because you are an entrepreneur, you think these guys are going to be, as successful?
Actually, I believe that any idea could be successful, and it depends on how much energy you can invest in your project.
Apply.
Yeah, this is most important thing.
Did we look like we applied in this first international program to you?
Yep.
Thank you. Actually, our teacher, Steven, what do you think from the perspective of a teacher?
Well, I think the young lady who talked about speech vocals from an English point of view, that was the most impressive. But from a product point of view, I was particularly impressed by the lady who found a new angle on how to sell tattoos.
Ooh.
And I was also quite impressed by the herbologist, because I think it's she's selling an alternative lifestyle, and I think that's quite a brave thing to do, because there's a lot of conservative pressure on how people should live.
True.
So I think that's quite a brave choice.
How about language-wise? Are you satisfied with the languages
Well,
that used?
from in terms of language, the herbologist was probably the second strongest.
All right, second strongest. Oh,
Yeah.
It was good to know. I mean, she also she came here not as the beginner, but as an elementary student. So
Yeah,
she made some progress.
She delivered English in a more, how can I say that?
Natural.
In a less emotional way
Right.
than the other. There was less emotion, but it depends which country you come from, of course. If you come from England, that's quite a good way to deliver English, of course.
Yes.
Because we're less...
Right. She was actually communicative competence.
the community conference was excellent. Yes.
Thank you so much,
Steven.
Steven.
Good way to teach students, from an academic
Right.
standpoint.
Is it a good lesson? Was it a good lesson for them? What do you think?
It was a really long
This
lesson.
exercise?
Yes, this exercise.
Oh, it puts, well, I don't know really. It puts them under a lot of pressure. I'm not sure that stress is the best way to learn, but in terms of building confidence, well, if they come out of it alive, then they'll feel better about themselves. Yeah.
All right, good. Thank you, Steven.
You're welcome.
All right. Margarita, our third jury member, the only female jury, and I guess most of the services and product that were advertised. Oh, let's call it advertised
You may
today.
cut my speech.
Okay, Rita, who did you like the most?
I liked two of them. The first one is Herbs.
Herbs?
Really? Julie, about herbs.
She's definitely winning.
Yeah, and Daria about vocal skills.
Vocal skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vocal because it's interesting for me because I like to sing in karaoke bar. So I would like to visit her classes. And about herbs, it was really unique during the whole presentations.
Unusual.
Yeah. And I have many ideas for her.
Will you share?
Yeah,
to
share.
share. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, they are looking for some feedback. And maybe some additional information.
Yeah.
But you have to choose the third one.
If I have to, it's gonna be speed reading.
Speed reading. All right.
It's
good to know. Interesting, unusual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank
Everyone is a good one.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Say your final words.
My final words, audience.
Done.